Hello, everyone. It's me, Val. I hope you're all doing well. I have missed you so much. Um, yeah, I got two journals here. They're in my Etsy. So you're welcome to go take a look if you're interested. But I actually don't remember anything about them because I wanted to do a video of them almost a month ago. And I had put them away. I usually put them away in these protective cello bags, and then I put them away in a drawer. I have a large drawer in my studio where I keep all finished products, and I didn't remember what these were. I had to kind of remind myself by looking at the numbers on them. That's like, oh, these need to be filmed. So anyway, let's get down to it. I think we're going to call this the collector's series because last time I did the video, if I remember correctly, I couldn't find a name. But thanks to you commenters, all you lovely commenters that I know who you are, I appreciate your input on that. So we're going to call this the collector's series. So this is number 3, as you can tell by the little metal charm here. And it's got several charms that I've made on it. And I think this one is a botanical themed journal, but we'll get into it and we'll see, because I think, but I'm not positive, or maybe this is a textile journal, and maybe this one's probably botanical. It's got a flower on it. Well, that makes more sense. So I'm believing this one is more textile. So anyway, we'll put this one away for now since this is number 4. And we'll open this one up and see what's what here. And this is like a twill ribbon that I put around it. It's not really old. I did age the ribbon a long time ago, and I just put it in with my ribbon storage. It's got a nice little clip here at the top. And like I said, it's got a variety of different tags. This is some cloth here and just a variety of different little bits. Okay, so this is number 3. Let's see what number 3 is. I think it probably is textile. That's what it looks like to me. Got a little metal clip here on it. And this is made from a digital from the Graphics Fairy, which I love the Graphics Fairy. So let me see if I can pull you out just a little bit. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. Yeah, I think this is, what is this one? Oh, maybe it's not textile. Maybe it's like decorator. That's what this is, the decorator. Wow, I couldn't remember. So I had a little antique photograph there and just different little things underneath there. This tissue is taken from a order book, and it was 1911. Yeah, 1911 to 1912, old book that my husband picked up somewhere. I don't know, but I've used a lot of it. And I love it. Here's another little old photograph in here. I don't know how many pages this one has. I do not know. I can't remember. So you and I are discovering this together. Yeah, I think this was the decorator collector. Someone that likes to decorate or likes, just different decorative elements in a home. That was my thought on that. I apologize for telling you it was the textile. It was not. I forgot all about this. It was crazy. Anyway, a lot of these books, I have little belly bands and things put in the belly bands. This one's got a little metal clip here. And then these come out. I don't know. This probably did come from the Graphics Fairy as well. But anyway, I wanted you to have extra space to write. I didn't want you to get hurt on the staples that I used, so I covered that over. Little belly band here. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm kind of irritated with myself. I couldn't remember, but that's the way it is. You get older, you can't remember. So yeah, little belly band here, little thing here. Oh yeah, this, I can't remember what I did, but okay, so the whole thing about these little collector's books is that plenty of space to write, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. Plenty of writing space. I kind of like that over like that. There, that looks better. Yeah, I just put a lot of collage bits and pieces in here. Yeah, different little digitals that I put together in a collage sort of way. Whoop. You can tell that was old. Look, little pieces. This is actual old wallpaper, and maybe that isn't the greatest, but anyway, I put that. I thought maybe that would make a nice little writing spot for that. Let's see. Yeah, more little bits and pieces for writing there. Another one of those tissue paper leaves. And yeah, little fabric there. More writing room there. Another photograph that I had in my collection that I added here. If you were into architecture or decorating, I figured that would work really good. I love this printable from the Graphics Fairy because it has little curtains on it and beautiful writing. So I included that piece there in this pocket. I'm going to just put that down in there like that. There we go. And a little tuck here with a little card for writing. I love how I think he's hanging, I'll show you. He's hanging up the basket, and she's just waiting for him to finish doing whatever he has to do. I think he was hanging the basket up so no little critter would get into it. I don't know. That's just my thought. More things in this belly band here. Oh yeah, I had this. This is out of my collection. It's, I copied it. It's from an old book or something, I don't know. But I love it. And I thought it would go good for this little journal. Little flippy journal. And then this is also out of my collection. I copied it as well. Lovely writing room from 1889, laces and embroideries. Again, this is a copy, so I thought I would include that in here and put that down in there. And then another one of these little sample cards with some vintage cloth. I love how you can flip that up and write, and then you can write on the back as well. So I hope you guys like these. I think I got a lot of positive response from them, so I'm kind of happy with that. And yeah, they're pretty secure in there, so I'm going to put that down in there like that. And then push this little clip over. Probably something's clipped on the back. Yes, got some things clipped on the back here. This is a little stacked pocket that I made. I just put this little card in there. So this whole thing comes off and you can write on the back. Another one of those antique tissue pages. And more writing room here on this page, apparently. And yeah, I did include some of my antique wallpaper. I love the texture of this wallpaper. And a little card here for writing. And a little pocket here. What do we have in this pocket? Like I said, you and I are discovering this together. Oh, yes. Yeah, I think I cut that out. Okay, so this was a printed, something I printed and made into a tag. And then I fussy cut this little piece. If it's hanging around on my desk, I'm going to use it. Certainly. Here's another little card that I printed up. And more things here, clipped here. And I put some vintage cloth there. I love this chair that I think this came from the Graphics Fairy as well. So I just fussy cut it and put it on this page. I thought, oh, somebody's looking to cover this type of chair. And that is some vintage. Here's more of that beautiful wallpaper. It's my absolute favorite. My roll is getting smaller and smaller. Beautiful antique wallpaper. And I put these here on, and there's writing room underneath for sure. Or something to tuck in or whatever. Here's some vintage wallpaper I have as well, and it does have a nice texture to that as well. I did leave blank pages. You got some blank pages here, which is, I don't know, goes against my grain somehow. Anyway, here's a belly band with some pieces in here and another. I think this is a Ralph Lauren fabric that I had. I don't know if I have any more of it. Here's a piece of wallpaper here, vintage wallpaper. And another one of those tissue pages. And more writing room under there, if you wish to. Another couple little cards here that you can write on. More of the wallpaper, and you can write on this wallpaper as well. But I just love the texture of it. It's not super smooth, but it's not really bumpy or anything. It's just, I don't know if you can see the texture of it. It's just nice. Yeah, some stained pages in here, and the back, the very back page has a pocket and just different little pieces in the pocket there. And I used a little wallpaper piece here as well. Wow, we discovered that together, didn't we? I had no clue what that was. I could not remember. I absolutely could not remember this one there. Okay, so this is like someone that likes architecture or upholstery. That's kind of their vibe. So, and that, I didn't write down what they were. I guess I should have, but anyway, and it comes with a clip, a tie, and little charms. All right, so there's that one. That was number 3, and this is number 4. So this one is definitely botanical. With a botanical theme. It's got a antique. Now this is antique twill. I have had this for ages. I bought it at an antique fair back in the 90s. So yeah, this is some really old twill, and it's super soft. I love how it feels. And let's take this off. And I'll show you the little clip with the charms. If you can see that with my light. Yeah, little tag. This is, I got some fabric on it. And I put some copper, little copper eyelets on that. And of course, this is a metal bowl clip. All right, we'll set that over there. And yeah, because it says botanical notes here. This is also the cover I made from printable from the Graphics Fairy. And of course, I used my Denison tape, fabric tape here. I think it's fabric tape. It feels like fabric, but it's definitely vintage. So I decorated this a little bit. This is an Anna Griffin dimensional rose. Duh, Val, it's a rose. And the covers are thicker. This one, of course, has a belly band here and a place always to put your name, or as a gift, or whatever you want to write there. This printable, I don't know. I don't know if this was from the Graphics Fairy. I don't know if it was from Ruby and Pearl. I can't remember whose kit it was from. I just mix and match everything. Here's a little card to write on, and I just made some little corner tucks here. So yeah, sorry my light is so shiny. Maybe if I bring it up like this you can see better. But yeah, I cut these out of a book, and this one too, out of some botanical book. And this is clipped. Oh yeah, this is an old envelope. That's how I tuck those in, with a clip. So yeah, there's probably something in that envelope, but I'm not going to take it out. This is old illustration from a book. Put a little tape on it and some little labels. There's a tuck here made from a page from a book. A couple little pieces here. This unfolds and you can write on this. Who did this come from? Sam Poole? I can't remember. I can't remember. Could be Sam Poole, could be Graphics Fairy. I don't know. Like I said, I mix all kinds of digitals together along with vintage and antique pieces. Just the way I roll. So you take that all out. You got space for writing there. A couple little pieces here to write on. And I love the fact that you can just take pieces out, write on them, switch them around, do whatever you wish with them. This is your journal. Make it your own. And I do have to stop myself a lot of times from just decorating, because, yeah, I will fill it up so full it won't even close. So, yeah, this is a nice little photograph here, little antique photograph. I don't know if you can see the lady holding the baby in the beautiful garden, but I love that. There's no name or anything that oops, I'm gonna take that back out. Yeah, there's no name. I didn't think so. Usually I can remember if there's a name or something written on the back, but I'm just gonna put that like that. Yeah, there we go. And some collage here. I have to keep looking at my phone to make sure you can see what I'm seeing. And things clipped here. More things clipped there. More things clipped, or a thing clipped, yeah, things clipped there. And I think this came from Ruby and Pearl. So cute. Little lady holding flowers. More things clipped, or not clipped, but tucked in here. Yeah, who doesn't love flowers? Well, maybe if you have allergies, it might be hard. I don't know. More things in this pocket. And yeah, some little flippy pages here that you can write on, a belly band here with things in here, a blank page that was stained. Yeah, shocker of all shockers. And let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so that's folded over like that. Just had a little tiny piece here that I used to kind of anchor this here. And yeah, things there. This nice little tuck made from a book page. And yeah, page from a floral, I think it's some sort of vintage floral book. Yeah, things in there. This looks like it needs to be stained a little bit to me, so I probably will do that. Needs to be stained on the edge. I will do that before I let that go, because that will bug me. You can pop this off, and there's writing room underneath here for a little secret writing spot. A printed page. And this is definitely from the Graphics Fairy. And I have to remember what I did here. Oh yeah, a little flip page with a pocket on it. And yeah, I fussy cut this little flower out from a book that I had. And here's, I think this is a folded page. It is. Yeah, you can write on the back of that. And just put that back in there under that belly band. And yeah, some fussy cutting there that I put on there. And more things in here. Pretty lady with flowers. That's from Ruby and Pearl. This is also from Ruby and Pearl. And this is from a vintage book. And here's a little piece that was stuck down in here. Oh, I think that would be really cool like that. So I will fix that before I let this go. And a stained and lined page. This also needs to be stained. No, it doesn't. I'm not going to do that because that is a vintage postcard or antique postcard from 1914. Pretty. I had to read the back of it. This is just a little piece from a placemat that I stained. And more little things collaged here. And yeah, and a belly band in the back here with a little piece of paper that's been printed, and I put a little printed piece on it as well. Yeah, there we go. So I will take care of those two little pieces that need to be taken care of, and then this is ready to go. What size is this? That would be good to share with you. Let's see. A little bit over 7 by 4 1/4. And all the information and how many pages there are in here, that will also be in the information on my Etsy. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing these two little journals that I put together. I had such a good time. I just wish I could remember what I did. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your lovely comments. I know a lot of you, who you are, and I just wanted to say how much I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. All right, till next time. Bye.